race 21 of the weekend on its rolling lap. Grid Senior X30. The fourth Senior X30 race that we've had today. It is the second race for all these drivers. It's Bradley Pennell and Elliot Harvey in the front row. Owen Byatt and David Sutton on row 2. Stephen Letts and William Petit on row 3. Jacob Stilp and Ben Barnacote on row 4. Richard Morris and Mark Kimber on row 5. Charlie Lamb and Tom Croydon on row 6. Morgan Rose and Callum Barnett on row 7. Nicholas Taylor and Sam McDonald on row 8. Henry Laws and Flavio Campanesi on row 9. Jensen Brown and Matthew Hurst row 10. And Jensen Harvey and Michael Rossina. Harry Torpey and Ollie Morant. Moon Ewan and Piers Pryor. Then Harry Gent, Kira Scott, James Ireland, Jake Robinson, Jonathan Brown. And at the back of the grid it is Tom Geeney. And we are off and racing into the Bruno Ferrari as we go. Everyone safely under the bridge. Out onto the banking. Turn number 3. There we go. I can now say it. We've got through. Well, there's a couple of drivers that have gone grass tracking at the top of the hill. But they've both got back on. And now I'll say it as Elliot Harvey leads. We have got through 21 races today. 21 starts and 21 times everyone has got through the first chicane, or the first S's and the banking cleanly. And let's hope that that vein of form continues. But we shall see. It's Callum Barnett, Nicholas Taylor, and then I think maybe Jensen Brown that were caught up there. Although at the back there was Moon Ewan as well, but has lost a bit of ground. The end of lap number 1, Elliot Harvey leads, the number 37 Dan Holland Racing Kart. We've got Bradley Pennell, David Sutton, Owen Byatt, William Petit, Ben Barnacote, Mark Kimber for company. And for some of these drivers, it is now, what's the time? It is 2 minutes past 6 in the evening. For some of these drivers, their only other race today was at 11:48. And I think that's why you're seeing so many drivers doing 2 classes, because there's a lot of racing in Kart Masters. There's 9 different classes. The races are quite long. It's a spread out format, and some drivers don't like having to wait 4 or 5 hours between a race. And of course, it just depends on which group you're drawn in. So we saw David Sutton and Elliot Harvey earlier on, a lot earlier on. But of course, part of what makes Kart Masters so special is the fact that, and there's someone pulling off there at the banking, is that Masters sometimes, and it's a long time, but it is the biggest event of the year, always. The last 10 or 15 years it has been domestically, of course. And it's getting a bit more high profile and spectacular every year. And there's a problem down at the second hairpin with the one driver going for a spin. That is just getting back on the track. The number 155. And Sam McDonald getting going again, but also caught up there. I think that was Richard Morris that was caught up, and it was Ben Barnacote who was pulled off at the top of the circuit. I said we saw one driver just easing off the top and retiring. It was Ben Barnacote. Home crowd favourite, as it were. Well, this is his virtual home. He runs it. He is out, and that means he will be having to fight very hard tomorrow to simply make it into the pre-final. Elliot Harvey still leads with Bradley Pennell and David Sutton. Pennell now takes over top spot. Sutton has gone with the number 22, so Harvey down to third. I have to say, very, very impressed by David Sutton. For an occasional karter, he is bang on the money. And maybe realising, like quite a few people do, that they do karting as kids, they want to go into car racing, they try car racing, they realise that good times and bad times, and then they think, yeah, sure, I don't fancy going back to karting, that's a bit more fun. And certainly looks having fun as he sticks his nose up inside of Bradley Pennell. Pennell goes from first to third as Harvey follows Sutton through. Stephen Letts is up into fourth place in that number 144 kart, and then it is the number 14 Thule Motorsport kart of William Petit. Jacob Stilp in the 142 is next in 6th position. Owen Byatt is up to 7th, followed by Mark Kimber, Charlie Lamb, Tom Croydon in the top 10, with Michael Rossina 11th, 12th for Henry Laws, Flavio Campaneschi down in 13th place. Then it's Jensen Harvey and Elliot Harvey retakes the lead going through turn number 1. Half distance we've reached. Leaders are just racing a good race so far. Chopping and changing, nobody defending yet. A bit of position swapping, but everyone giving each other plenty of racing room as I say that. Stephen Letts tries to have a look at the inside of David Sutton, and David Sutton says no thank you. He's got past Bradley Pennell, however, so Letts up to third, and that has given the top two a bit of a breathing space with 4 minutes to go, although I don't think it's going to last that long because Letts is in the slipstream as they come onto the main straight, and that will bring Pennell with him, and also William Petit in the number 14. The big gap is between the top 5 and then Jacob Stilp and Owen Byatt 6th and 7th. Stilp in the number 142 Madcott kart holding off Byatt in the number 111. Kimber is next. Kimber sets the fast lap of the race in number 47 Strawberry Racing kart. Then it's Charlie Lamb and Tom Croydon, and Croydon in the number 184 doing a solid job of hanging on to the top 10 as David Sutton retakes the lead. Harvey lets him go, slots in behind. And you think that when Harvey thinks, no, I've spotted an opportunity, I'll go for it, and now the floodgates open because Stephen Letts accepts the invitation that wasn't exactly offered to him, but the door was there, so he went through it. Sutton back to 5th, Pennell to 3rd, Petit to 4th. Still over a second clear of Jacob Stilp and Byatt. They've both got Kimber, Lamb, Croydon and Laws to contend with. Campaneschi in the number 101 now putting himself into play, and now Letts begins to defend as he takes the lead from Harvey. Petit goes around the outside. 2.5 minutes to go, and Stephen Letts thinks to himself, well, I've let you all play nicely for a little while, now it's time to get down to business. And suddenly that rather calm, serene looking group of 5 has become a somewhat disorganised mishmash of a group of 9 as Stilp, Byatt, Kimber and Lamb join the fray. Not far behind that group now, there's another 2, 3, 4 drivers, including that black, grey and gold number 101 of Flavio Campaneschi, the CRG driver. When Campaneschi gets the bit between his teeth and when he gets used to a kart, the circuit, he is only going one way, and that is forward. Usually with a sense of purpose. Byatt on the outside of Kimber there. And there's Elliot Harvey passing William Petit for the race lead. So Petit can take the lead. And Petit retakes the lead. Oh, Petit and Harvey wheel to wheel through the Fullerton S's. Here comes Harvey. Oh, and there's a sandwich. That's Byatt, Pennell and the 58. 1 minute 15 to go. Sutton with help from Letts. And there's 3 karts And Owen Byatt very sportingly just getting Pennell's kart off his. And I didn't see what concerned that. And the other kart in that was the 58th of Charlie Lamb, the privateer entry. Morgan Rose has moved up into 8th place, so the number 26 Coles Racing kart of Cardiff's Morgan Rose. He moves into a top 8 position. Camponeschi, in the midst of all that, has gone from 12th to 7th. Well, that's why he's one of the top kart racers in Europe. He's obviously not getting on with this engine or this kart or this circuit yet, and yet he can make up 5 places without even blinking, just by staying in contention, and he's only half a second behind Stephen Letts, who was leading this race a moment ago. Stilp is up to 4th, it's Petit leading. 15 seconds ago it's Petit, Sutton, Harvey, then Stilp and Letts, and the next kart in line is the number 101, Flavio Camponeschi. And Camponeschi has got Henry Laws, Michael Rossina, his teammate, his fellow Italian, and Morgan Rose, Tom Croydon. Down the straight towards Hapenham. Petit holding off Sutton. Sutton checks over his shoulder to see that Stilp in 3rd place is nowhere near him, and the answer is he's not. Harvey having to defend against Camponeschi. And Camponeschi to the inside. Harvey can do virtually nothing. Camponeschi, I think, picked up the place. I think Harvey lost a few more spots. The last lap board is going to be going out very shortly. Petit and Sutton with Stilp 3rd. Camponeschi finds himself in 4th. On to the banking. Still Petit from Sutton. Here's Camponeschi with Henry Laws right behind him. Henry Laws is probably thinking, oh my goodness me, I'm just going to sit here and learn and take the notepad out if I can while I'm steering. Petit comes into hairpin number 2. Sutton is right there. Stilp is next. Camponeschi is not going to challenge for the win. They go through the Bobby Game corner into the Mike Wilson complex. William Petit has managed to hold off David Sutton, and Sutton is not going to challenge him. So William Petit comes up across the line, takes the checkered flag with Sutton 2nd, Stilp a good 3rd, and Flavio Camponeschi makes up over a dozen places to finish in 4th place. There's Henry Laws, Morgan Rose, a very promising 6th ahead of Stephen Letts, Michael Rossina, Tom Croydon in 9th, Elliot Harvey dropped back to 10th, and what's that? It's a Barrett Racing kart, and it is a number 103, and that is Nicholas Taylor, who retired. So Elliot Harvey fades to 10th. Jensen Brown, Jensen Harvey, Harry Gent. Good result from Harry Gent and Tom Geeney, 13th to 14th. Jonathan Brown at the 15th. Then it's Matthew Hurst, Ollie Morant, Callum Barnett, Piers Pryor, and the top 20 rounded up by James Ireland. And looking back, we lost Mark Kimber in amongst all that. He came across the line in 24th. Bradley Pennell was in that incident and he finishes 26th. Owen Byatt and Charlie Lamb were eliminated, and we also lost Harry Torpey, Ben Barnacote and Sam McDonnell through incidents, and we're just seeing Nicholas Taylor also waiting for his lift home on the back of the low loader. And that does conclude the action today here at the 2017 MSA Kart Masters British Kart Grand Prix. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves. A big thank you to all the marshals and officials. A big thank you to the team at Telemundi Media for providing the pictures, and the drivers for providing the action. We will be back with you at Telemundi Media's YouTube channel and on www.tvkc.co.uk via the Trent Valley Kart Club TV link at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.